us drive this agenda. It's the powerhouse of powerful features in the segment. The new edition in the number series will take our growth curve upward in terms of innovation and features. It's you who made realme significant and got it to where it is today. We remain committed to empower the youth, and starting with the 10 series, we've also launched a Realme Students program, providing student offers and more leap forward experiences to young people. And we hope that we can continue to grow and empower each other. Now let's see what Mark has to say about the product.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Wesley, Product Communications Manager at realme. Thanks for joining us for today's product launch. Segment-leading power is coming to 4 areas of the Realme 10. 4 areas our fans care most about. And of course, that starts with gaming. One of the top reasons that our fans switch to Hi everyone, I'm Mark Wesley, Product Communications Manager at realme. Thanks for joining us for today's product launch. Segment-leading power is coming to 4 areas of the Realme 10. 4 areas our fans care most about. And of course, that starts with gaming. One of the top reasons that our fans switch to our products from other brands is because our performance is simply better and more reliable at the same price point. We wanted to find a way to make it even better. We took a deep dive into how to deliver a standout gaming experience and took what we learned to make something significantly better. Standout gaming experience starts with solving 2 key problems: frame rate and power consumption. Especially for GPU-intensive games, it can be difficult to maintain a high FPS. When, say, the frame rate suddenly drops from 40 FPS to 30, you feel your character stutter and lag. The experience can kind of feel jumpy and inconsistent, and it pulls you out of the action. GPU-intensive games are also power-hungry, and that leads to heavy power consumption. Nobody wants to be reminded to charge their battery while in the middle of action. And nobody wants to charge their phones multiple times a day just to enjoy their favorite game either. So what's the solution? Of course, performance starts from the core, and that means a best-in-class chipset. The MediaTek G99 chipset is an octa-core chipset and a power user's dream. 8 cores means more processing power, more speed, and more efficiency. With a best-in-class chipset comes a best-in-class AnTuTu benchmark score. The Realme 10 is the only phone in this price segment that can boast an AnTuTu benchmark score, and that's because the G99 chipset powering it is perfectly optimized for efficiency and power. Even compared to other phones with the same G99, the Realme 10 delivers stronger performance because of the way our hardware and software work in unison. You also get superior CPU performance, capable of delivering up to 2.2 GHz, meaning the power to process 2.2 billion instructions per second. Compared with the previous generation, the CPU performance gets a 25% bump in performance, while the overall performance is improved by a remarkable 40%. That means the CPU will complete tasks quicker, so you can spend less time waiting for the screen to load and more time right in the action. Major improvements are coming to the GPU as well, with 1 GHz of computing power for a strong and efficient parallel computing. When you look at the performance of our GPU compared with our competitors, you see a 78% performance boost. And that's because of the way our hardware and software are tuned to work in unison. This becomes evident when you turn to a game like Wild Rift. Even with its high demands on GPU, the Realme 10 can still maintain a stable frame rate of 60 frames per second. And if we turn to PUBG, one of the most demanding games out there on GPU, the fact is that the G99 chipset is the only chipset in this price segment that can deliver stable 40 frames per second. But even compared to other G99 chipsets in this price segment, the Realme 10 still delivers a more stable gaming experience thanks to the way that our chipset is optimized for high efficiency power. The G99 powering the Realme 10 is the most powerful and efficient this segment has ever seen. And when you get into the details, you can see why. The G99 packs 6nm process technology with 211% higher transistor density compared to the previous generation. With more transistors in the same space, you get less loss in power in performing tasks. In fact, the G99 chipset powering the Realme 10 has 20% lower power consumption compared to the previous generation, allowing it to sustain PUBG at 40 FPS for an incredible 9.41 hours. You also get a massive 5,000 mAh battery that will be more than sufficient to get you through full days of heavy gaming. And 33-watt charging that can take you from 0% to 50% charge in just 28 minutes. This all adds up to best-in-class gaming experience. With the Realme 10, you get best-in-class chipset performance, best-in-class Antutu benchmark score, best-in-class power efficiency, and best-in-class frame rate. The Realme 10 takes gaming performance to another level, a level this price segment has never seen before, with a super stable frame rate for gaming and super efficient power consumption for power that lasts. With best-in-class gaming performance, poor gaming experience has now been terminated. In making this Terminator phone, we sought to make the most powerful phone this price segment has ever seen. And that means targeting lag, delay, and freezing. Just like with gaming performance, we took a deep dive into finding out what problems users typically face at this price segment. Slow app switching, slow app launching, and limited storage space. These all make for a slower phone that feels clunky. Users shouldn't have to face these problems at this price segment. The solution is 16 gigabytes of dynamic RAM, perfectly optimized for efficiency. You get a whopping 8 gigabytes of RAM built in, more than sufficient even for the most demanding games. And with the option of dynamic RAM, you can even allocate up to 8 gigabytes of your phone's memory into RAM, all through your software. More RAM gives you more raw power to play with. With the Realme 10, you can run 18 apps at the same time, allowing for next level productivity and multitasking. And speed is coming in a major way. Over 50% faster app cold launching compared with other 6nm chips of its class, and over 40% faster hot launching. Get instant response from all the apps you use most often, making every experience just that much more seamless. Everything about this phone is best in class. With the best in class G99 chipset, best in class Antutu score, and best in class gaming experience, in combination with other power features like 16 gigabytes dynamic RAM, 6nm process, and 1 terabyte of external memory. This is a combination made in gaming heaven. Raw power meets efficiency for a sweeping game experience that will make you more competitive than ever. The Realme 10 takes seamless user experience to another level, with segment-leading smoothness, accomplished through sheer power and efficiency. Everything feels instant and responsive, just like it should. With best-in-class smoothness, lag, delay, and freezing have now been terminated. The power you get in the Realme 10 is already the best in this price segment, But we wanted to do something really special this year and bring segment-leading power not only to the internal performance, but to every area of this phone, and that means display. You know a dull display when you see one, especially when you compare it side by side with a good display. The colors look flat, it looks difficult to view under direct sunlight, and you get noticeable image trails when interacting with the software. The solution is a best-in-class display that not only includes an ultra-fast 90 Hz refresh rate, but also a brilliant Super AMOLED display, the same impressive hardware used in our 9 Pro Plus. When you get into the details of the display, you see just how impressive the colors are. With the Realme 10, you get a 4,000,000:1 contrast ratio. Compared with typical LCD displays, there's no contest. All your favorite games, movies, shows, and entertainment will be miles brighter with deeper, richer, more accurate colors that come to life. At this price segment, most of the competition only offers 60 Hz displays, 33% slower than a 90 Hz display. This is a difference you will feel with everyday use. Faster scrolling with content-heavy pages and apps, sharper-looking visuals, and smoother interactions. From hardware to software, everything about this display feels premium. Not only do you get a 90 Hz high refresh rate for seamless scrolling, but also an ultra-responsive 360 Hz seamless interaction with instant touch response. To keep everything protected, Gorilla Glass 5 brings supreme durability that can comfortably survive drops from 1.2 meters and offers more than twice the scratch resistance compared to other types of glass used in this price segment. The 2400 by 1080 Full HD Plus display resolution brings flagship level clarity, and combined with a peak brightness of 1000 nits, delivers a viewing experience that is clear, bright, and detailed even under direct sunlight. When you add it all up, what you get is a best-in-class display with not only a super smooth 90 Hz refresh rate, but also an ultra-vibrant Super AMOLED display. This is a true flagship level display. With viewing experience taken to the next level, everything about this display feels premium, from viewing to scrolling to screen interaction. With this best-in-class display, dull display experience has now been terminated. With the Realme 10, we've reached higher than we've ever reached before, with the goal of making a phone that would really wow users. At this price segment, you'll often have to make a choice between a quality chipset or a quality display. But we don't want our users to have to make that choice. With the Realme 10, you get both a segment-leading chipset and a segment-leading display, along with other power features like 16 gigs dynamic RAM and super efficient UFS 2.2 storage. But the surprises don't stop there. We're not just looking to make the most powerful phone this price segment has ever seen. We're looking to make a phone with power that lasts. The Realme 10 is a phone that was built to perform like day one, even after 1,000 days of use. This is the only smartphone ever to receive an A mark for the TÜV-SÜD 36-month fluency rating, meaning the Realme 10 is certified to perform just like new after 36 months of use. This is a phone that will wow you for years to come with performance that lasts. The final target of the Terminator, of course, has to be photography. Photography is something our users care deeply about. They want no-nonsense cameras that just work and deliver amazing results with great hardware and great software. At this price segment, not all phones are able to deliver these results. The three most common problems cameras at this price segment face are unclear photos that lack detail, slow night shots that result in a dark blur, and unclear selfies that don't bring out your best features. The solution is a 50 megapixel camera optimized for maximum color and clarity, making the best use of hardware and software to deliver stunning results. The 50 megapixel primary camera and 16 megapixel selfie camera on the Realme 10 are perfectly tuned to capture super small details, resulting in greater clarity. The black and white camera opens up new creative possibilities when you want to capture something a little more moody. It's our color AI algorithm combined with our 50 megapixel primary camera that really makes our photos stand out from the competition. Just compare these photos for yourself. Look at how much more vibrant the colors are on the Realme 10 and how much finer the details are. Instead of flat colors, you get a brilliant pop of colors with the Realme 10, and you get significantly more details and clarity, both on the subject and in the background. With brilliant colors and incredible details, these are the types of photos the Realme 10 is capable of capturing. Look at how the colors come to life and really draw you in. The cameras on the Realme 10 open up a whole new world of storytelling through your images. ProLight imaging technology is the same software innovation used in our 9 Pro Plus, and it's now coming to the Realme 10 along with the Flash Night View algorithm. When combined, night shot speed is increased by an astounding 121%, and more details are retained and brought to life. With the Realme 10, you can look your best, even at night. Look at the way these colors pop in the night shots, and at the clarity of detail in the model. The Realme 10 captures night shots super fast, with super impressive results, and it's all thanks to the way our hardware and software work in unison. Even the selfie camera is capable of capturing rich detail, thanks to the combination of 16 megapixels plus our clear fusion algorithm. Again, have a look at the color and the clarity of this selfie, taken using the Realme 10. We know our users care about photo quality, and that's why we really brought it with these cameras. The Realme 10 has a wonderful set of cameras that are super fun to snap with, even at night. Great clarity, great colors, and quick shooting speed make the photography experience truly phenomenal. With a 50 megapixel main camera and software optimized for color and clarity, poor photography experience has now been terminated. This is a powerful phone. We've brought power in a way this price segment has never seen before. From hardware to software, everything about this phone screams power. Even the speakers come with a powerful surprise, a 200% Ultra Boom speaker, allowing you to play music at maximum volume, then taking that sound and doubling it through software. So if you're at a party and nobody brought speakers, you can still make the room come to life with a super loud sound. And for the music lovers out there who prefer a headphone jack, we've brought that too, giving you the option to use your preferred headphones for maximum audio quality. This is the most powerful phone this price segment has ever seen, so you can bet we brought the power to design as well. Like all of our number series phones, we took inspiration from the power of light for this design, and in particular, the sweeping force that it can have. This is a design that captures speed and force together through light and particles. That's why we're calling it light particle design. It's a design that captures the multiple forces of light. It's calming power, just like the way the Realme 10 feels thin and light in the hand, and it's sweeping power, just like the particles and beams on the back design sweep through, revealing alternative paths and creating new ones. But it's the details of this design that really shine. The coating solution on the back was specially designed to reduce fingerprints and feel extraordinary in your hand. This is achieved through 6 nanolayer films that make this design not only breathtaking to look at under different lighting conditions, but also make it durable and long-lasting, so it will look good for years to come. And if you get even deeper into the details, you see just how serious we take our design. Our plasma atom coating process uses plasma electrons to transfer trillions of atoms onto a single sheet, creating more depth of color and deeper textures with multiple layers that reflect light in unique ways. The Realme 10 is a phone you're going to love. It's super thin at only 7.95 millimeters, one of the thinnest Realme smartphone ever released globally, and super light too, with a weight of only 178 grams. That means longer gaming sessions without the strain in your hands, and more comfort when carried in your pocket. We're bringing two fantastic colors to the Realme 10. Clash White for the bold. The sweeping force of light really comes to life with this design, and the particles shine with remarkable brilliance. Rush Black for the ambitious. This is a really intense design that feels ultra dominant in every way. You still get the light particles and the sweeping beams, but in a colorway that feels more classic. This is a phone design you're going to find yourself looking at a lot, because it's so fun to look at under different lighting conditions and at different angles. It's always changing, and it comes to life right before you. At Realme, we believe in making standout phones at every price segment. That means standout performance, standout features and technology, and standout design. The Realme 10 is a power user's dream, and light particle design captures the sweeping force of this phone. It is the lightest phone we've ever released in global markets, and also the most powerful we have ever released at this price segment, and the most powerful ever in the history of this price segment. From hardware to software, everything about this phone screams power. Best-in-class G99 chipset, best-in-class 90Hz AMOLED display, best-in-class performance, the lightest phone we have ever released globally, with other power features like 60 gigs dynamic RAM, superior camera quality, and battery life that lasts. This is the most powerful phone ever in the history of this segment, with performance that will feel just like day one, even after 1,000 days of use. This is the power of leap forward technology and the start of a new generation of the number series. The Realme 10 will make you more competitive than ever, with more best-in-class features than ever. No more choices, just raw power.
Realme 10.
Thanks, Mark. Now let's move on to the part that you've all been waiting for, the price. Loaded with powerful features, the Realme 10 stays light on your pockets. The phone is available in two stunning colors, inspired by the light's interaction with stars. So there's Clash White and Rush Black. It also comes with Helio G99 gaming chipset, one of the most powerful chipsets by MediaTek in the segment. There's a 90Hz Super AMOLED display, offering one of the best display experiences with high refresh rate in the segment. The Realme 10 also sports 7.95mm ultra slim light particle design and a massive 5000 mAh battery. It comes in two storage variants. The 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant will be priced at rupees, and the 8GB RAM and 128GB storage variant will be priced at. But for our users, we are running a special introductory discount of 1000 rupees on our 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant. The first sale starts at 12 AM on January 15th across realme.com, flipkart.com and the stores near you. With all these amazing offerings, it's time to call it a day. Have a great year ahead. Happy New Year and see you soon.
Realme 10. with Helio G99 chipset. 90Hz Super AMOLED display. Realme 10 with Helio G99 chipset. 90Hz Super AMOLED display.